Previous week I've reviewed a high kill game which ended up in a defeat regardless, just so I could see what I was doing wrong and learn from it, and I have to say that I did improve. I learned quite a lot and I suggest you watch that video as well. And for today I have a MVP 41 kills victory. But what struck me as odd is first that the enemies we have a lot more kills compared to my team. And two, as I was editing the gameplay for my QQ9 video, I noticed that I simply kept on dying all through the match. And despite that, we still won. So my goal is to basically check what I was doing wrong so I would die less times, as it would simply give me more kills and allow me to achieve score streaks more consistently. And I also want to check what the enemy team was doing incorrectly, and I believe that this knowledge is simply valuable because I do want to get more score streaks and get killed less times. And it is valuable for you as well. So at first I'm pushing through the middle, I drop a trophy and a Molotov, just so enemies wouldn't get the hardpoint as easily, and I get shot from the back. And here basically I saw that my teammate was in that area, but the teammate, he got killed, and so then I got killed. And it is important to watch your back, I believe, or just avoid situations where your back is not protected. And now here I was pushing, I was trying to seek various covers, but frankly for an SMG you really just don't want to go through here. You should just push through the right side instead. And here, well, I was too out in the open and I got killed, so once again seek covers, protect your back. In this situation I kill an enemy and I kill a second enemy, I get killed from the back, but I mean I had to clean out your hardpoint, so this death is okay. Moving on, I'm pushing into the point, drop a Molotov and get killed by another Molotov. Here I think that, well, I should just seek more covers once more, because there will be Molotovs thrown at the hardpoint. As you can see, more Molotovs. But this situation was okay, now I'm pushing back. And instead of being in the hardpoint, I decided to angle just to kill some enemies, and I got killed by a DRH user from afar. Well, I was exposed and I was with an SMG, and well, that guy he just had a better position. This push was a bit of a dumb one because there was the operator skill activated, there were many enemies, so I should have maybe tried another angle or just avoided the hardpoint altogether as it is expiring. Okay, that was a nice push. I pushed between the trains, everything is okay, and here the grenade, and I should have strafed to the other side, but I mean in a heated battle of course I was just a bit pre-focused on killing enemy. But if I moved to the other side I would have been still alive and I would be able to kill more enemies. This was just a bad push situation, and this push is bad as well because basically... Oh no, wait, it is a different push. This is escalated correctly, I believe, and here I killed from... I got killed. Oh no, it was a reactor core. Well, I cannot really do anything against a reactor core. Here I should have simply pushed through the middle entry because my teammates were already there, but I chose a lane which I did not know and I got KRM'd. Okay, KRM again from a side which I was not really looking at, so I should be more mindful about my behind, my sides, just you need to see covers at all times. And here also it was just a back shot. Another back shot. Okay, so to avoid back shots, so basically you should check what your teammates are doing to make sure that there is at least one teammate nearby, and you should simply try to avoid giving your enemies an opportunity to kill you from behind. Well, this, I don't think it could have been avoided because that enemy just appeared from nowhere. Yeah, I'm trying to kill the shotgunner and I succeed, and I then push. And in this part there often is some sort of a camper, so this was just a bad push because I should have seen that coming. And to avoid that you should simply just do a bit of a peeking before pushing. Okay, this was a good respawn, so I kill the tier end user, I push, this was a nice triple kill. Even 4 kills, avoided the grenade and got shot. Well, in this situation I wanted to be in the hardpoint, and it's just that my teammates were not here, but it is expiring, so that's okay. Okay, I'm doing some claw just so enemies wouldn't go through. And basically they're all behind me, and instead I chose to shoot to that side. And you just need to be more mindful of the spawns and like from where the enemies are coming. In this part I kind of just had to kill those enemies on that side, got killed by HVK, but it's okay. And here on this side there are always campers, so if you want to push this building you should just go through the other side instead, because they are easier to kill from there. Well, this situation I was the only one. I tried to check if an enemy was in that side, and so it is a bit of my teammates' issue in this case. This was the funniest place. It was just a very blind push, and I didn't expect 3 enemies. So again, you should do some peeking before pushing into a lane. You should just like peek, go back, and if it was open, then you push once more, instead of just going blindly. And here, well, HVK camper and a victory. So this time I've learned that it is important not to just seek head glitches and covers, but to also be mindful of your backside and your overall just sides, because there might be some enemy. Even if you saw a teammate was just there, it is possible that they will just get killed, and so you will be next. And it is basically just the map positioning. You should try to seek more covers at all costs. Another thing, that instead of pushing into an objective, you should just do a bit of a peeking first. Because if you don't peek, you will be shot by some camper. Other mistake I did was that I pushed with an SMG into a like long route instead of going to a route with more covers and just more short distance combat areas. And it really just got me killed, because the enemies, they had a overall better situation with their assault rifles. So had I chosen correct routes to push, had been peeking and just protecting my rear end, I would have been able to get more kills by simply dying less times. As that means that you don't have to just go ahead from the other side once more, you don't have to do the whole push. And it would have allowed me to get more kills. And also the enemy team got more kills because, like you saw, we were just camping angles, and so they get more kills that way. And inside the hardpoint there would be just some campers also, but they were easier to kill, so they simply could not control the hardpoints, and so that is why they lost. And that is also why they got many kills but still lost.